This is about 3 cups of broccoli. We're making a super easy and healthy, delicious dinner recipe. Here I have 1.5 cups of uncooked rice that we're gonna add right on top of that broccoli. Now I have 2 cups of sliced rotisserie chicken. So I just sliced and cubed that up, so that'll go right on top of there. Now I'm adding in 2 cups of chicken broth. So that'll go right on top. I love this recipe because you just pour everything in and bake it. So now I'm adding some salt, some oregano, some garlic powder. This is all kind of to taste with the spices, but I'd say probably about a teaspoon of each. I like a lot of garlic, so we're gonna add a little bit more there. Okay, now here's where things are going to get interesting. I'm gonna add in about 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt. So we're making a broccoli cheddar bake, kind of like a broccoli cheddar casserole, but instead of adding a can of cream of chicken soup, we are using Greek yogurt. It's a really great replacement for that. That is healthier, it has protein, and it's gonna make it just as delicious and add that nice moisture and richness to the recipe while being healthier. Next, I'm adding in 1/2 cup of milk. You could use non-dairy milk, you could use regular milk, whatever you like. And then last but not least, I'm gonna add in some cheese. I have about 1.5 cups total here, but I'm not gonna add it all because I wanna save some to add on top. So I'm just gonna add about half. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this all together. I know what you're thinking. It seems a little bit of a strange combo, but this recipe is so good. It's so high in protein. It's easy to make and it tastes delicious. It tastes like comfort food, and that is one of my favorite types of food. Anything that is like warm and comforting, but is also healthy. And that's exactly what this recipe is. So just mix it all together here. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add some tin foil to cover it up. So this will just go in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. We'll keep a good eye on it, and then we will add the rest of our extra cheese and serve it up. Okay, so it has been about 45 to 50 minutes, and I just took the broccoli cheddar casserole out of the oven. I know it doesn't look the best, but I tried a little bit already and it tastes delicious. The rice is perfectly cooked, so I'm just gonna add the rest of this cheese on top. And then this will go back in the oven until that cheese is melted, maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. And then it will be all ready. So I'll just stick this back in the oven at 350 for 10 to 15 minutes or until the cheese has melted. All right, our broccoli cheddar bake is out of the oven. So we have all that melty cheese. It looks so good. This part is optional, but I'm going to add some green onions on top just for an extra little touch. I love green onions. And we are going to serve this up. It's still pretty hot, but that's okay. Once you let it cool, it actually firms up even more, but I am just too impatient. So look at that with our rice. We have our broccoli in there, our cheese, that chicken. So what I love about this is that it is a nice, well-rounded meal. So one thing I love about this recipe is that it is a complete meal because we have our rice for those healthy carbs, we have our vegetables, the broccoli, and some healthy fats from the cheese. So it is a full meal. It covers all your bases. It's super delicious and filling. It looks so good. You can see the steam coming out of it. Okay. Hopefully I don't burn myself. Gotta make sure I get a piece of chicken in there too. Wow, that is delicious. It is so good with that broccoli and rice. It was so easy to make. It has that melted cheese. Definitely make this, guys.